Gonna wind down with the cube here. Could take Mox Diamond, stay very open. Could take Exploration. I really, really enjoy playing the Exploration decks. Raptor is like super fun, but Wheels really often. Woodland is a fun first pick. Atali's not a card I love to first pick. I think I like taking Exploration. I really like playing Exploration decks. I think maybe Mox Diamond is the better pick overall, but I'm feeling an Exploration here. Did not expect to get past a Mox Ruby. Got a weird start. Red is a good secondary color to the Exploration decks a lot of the time. I feel like Ren and 6, Minsk and Boo. That is a data point, McBronze. Ah, dang, I could have just been Tolarian Academy. But maybe it's for the best. Maybe I don't Tolarian Academy people today. That's all I ever do on this stupid format. Mycospawn is pretty interesting with this star. I feel like we just take the Academy with the Moxen. It just leaves us way more open too. All right, rewarded. I would have taken. I could take a prime. Like Mycospawn in the prime time is kind of cool. Academy Wheel Spawn. I mean, I maybe I just way overrate Mycospawn, but that card is also insane every time I have it. Okay, great Everflowing Chalice deck. Done playing with Cecil for the day. So, like, how can I be accused of only drafting shops when that's the only thing the cube ever gives me? Like, we're 5 packs in here. I think I take Ponder over Brainstorm, over Legion Extruder. Take Candelabra. It's like already really good. Thespian Stage is fine. I feel like I think I'm just taking the Candelabra. We could have just had the other deck was here too with like Raffaello's Swirly Tutor, Thespian Stage. Like the lands deck was also available. Oh, I guess you can't copy Academy because it's legendary, but it does copy Workshops. Although I'm also a pretty big fan of like speculative Thespian Stage, and if you get the Dark Depths, you get the Dark Depths. I don't think I've ever seen a deck that wants Candelabra as a pack 1 pick 6 before. Yeah. I just like that Moto Cube now includes so many commander cards. I feel like I have to read. Yeah, it's only usually a few each. Like you just read them each time. There's a few I don't have a firm grasp on still. Yeah, Saga would be pretty nice. Over under a Mox Diamond Wheel? It's like 0% probably. Not holding my breath. Talisman probably over Chromatic Star. Why is Chromatic Star in the cube? What is it good with anything? It's good with Luris. I don't know. I'm gonna take the Talisman. I'm not gonna take Uro. I'm not gonna take Tundra. Another Talisman. It's kind of too many Talismans. Of course, the Mox didn't wheel. Maybe it's not too many, but we just don't want many more. But I think it's okay. I don't really like Malcolm. I don't like Sleep Magic. Maybe Sleep Magic's good, but it is boring. I think I take Retrofitter Foundry over Counterspell Preordain. I would certainly like not mind having any of these cards in my deck. Counterspell is really good. Preordain's super nice to dig for these, but the Foundry is also just a bit too premium, I think. Star is awesome. Well, what is it? Okay, it goes with Luris, Opal. I mean, as far as like an enabler for Opal, it's not great because it gets sacked, right? Is it that good in Breach? Maybe it's okay. I think I'm going to take Sync over Tidebinder. We're going to be mono blue, so like these kind of lands are really premium. Star is pretty good in a Doomsday pile. I don't know, it's just -1 mana. Maybe I'm hating for too much. Good. Okay, Broadside Bombardiers or something. I don't know what Lotus Salvagers is. Wait, Ariok Salvagers is in the cube? If you come across Turnabout, you get crazy mana untapping artifacts. Well, I mean, maybe. All right, let's take Colossus over Scour, although I've not been liking Colossus much lately. You'd be surprised how much you just turn Opal on and off over the course of the cube match. Well, I mean, that's definitely the case if you're drafting a bunch of chromatic stars. But I think for the most part, you'd like, every single other card here just stays in play forever. Yeah, Legion Extruder or something. Yeah, this is, maybe a Tinker target. Maybe we're light on top end. We do have a Mox Ruby. Nathan for me. Speak of the Mox Opal. So, there's not a lot in the pack for us except this Mox Opal that we really want. I'm not super interested in splashing red for the Iconoclast. Prophet's Idyllic Memory can be good, but we're like not really there. We could take Mana Leak. I think I'm just taking the Mox. Like, I just really want this, and if it doesn't wheel, it's just a complete disaster. Dude, we got past Mox Ruby and we got past Mana Crypt. Obviously, we're a really good Mana Crypt. We have the hard part of the stack, which is the busted artifact stuff. Now we just need the spells. I would not mind a Palantir. Palantir probably wheels. This pack is really nuts. At least these 4 cards are really good. Maybe Palantir is too colorless to come back. Okay, here's good top end. Narset's also pretty good. I think Nexus is just great with Workshop, though. Shrink my card so I don't have to scroll. Well, I mean, I can do this. I only have to scroll for the first pick. Yeah, Displacer Kitten's getting there. Yeah, when I draft this archetype, I try to really commit to being mono blue. I find that like just splashing is usually such a pain, and it's just usually not quite worth it. Okay, take Expedition Map over Lotus Petal, Once Upon a Time, Zurin Orb Talisman. Did not wheel the Duskbeam Stage, by the way. Yeah, it's pretty sad to Nexus of Blightsteel. You just get a 3/3 trample in effect. Okay. City of Traders, Mere Battlesphere. I think like in a vacuum, I'm drafting this archetype. I'm taking City of Traders more often, but we just have the busted fast mana. We need the payoffs, and this is good with Nexus also. So let's not get too greedy. Take Kappa Cannoneer over Mindstone. Oh, sorry about that. Cannoneer's pretty good. Am I an Upheaval fan? Upheaval's fine. I think it's like not nearly as good as it was like 8 years ago. It would be great in this deck for sure. So Library versus Shelduck Isle. I think we just take Library. Another map target sometimes, I guess. I still think Upheaval's insane. Well, it's just win more, It's like it's a 6-mana card that's good when your opponent doesn't have a bunch of Moxen and you have like it's a 6-mana card that's good when you have like 10 mana. It can be good. It would be very good in this deck. You kind of have to be a deck like this. Library Disrespect. I mean, Library's fine. This is a really good Library deck. I'm happy to have it. Okay, I might take Tanglewire actually over Time Spiral. Might be a little silly. We're not going to wield a Narset though. I do like Tanglewire is kind of nice. It's good with Nexus. It's good with Workshop. It's kind of good with Kappa Cannoneer. Doesn't Library kind of suck in this deck? No, we have very light mana requirements. So just draw a card with it, move on. I don't know. It's kind of hard for it to suck. I think I just gotta take the Time Spiral. Okay, so maybe we have Prophet's Time Spiral. Yeah, let's go with Library also. I mean, the thing is, like, a lot of our... It upsets Slayer'd Academy does. Sorry, I don't know why. We're taking the Time Spiral. Wait, okay, and we wield Narset. How did we wield Narset? I can't tell you that. I don't know if I want to play another Talisman, but, like, we're not going to be a Titania deck. Zurin Orb could be good with Balance. Would I play another Talisman? I might. I think I just am not going to play another Talisman. So let's take this. Maybe we somehow are a balanced deck. I would play a Mind Stone over a talisman I have. I don't know. I just really like Tangle Wire. I just love that card. But yeah, I cannot believe we wheeled the Narset. The Prophets isn't really there. Maybe if we find Ballista, I'll drag it back in. Narset ain't what it used to be. It's great here. I guess I just think Narset is still really good. Like, I remember when it first came out, it was just like such a big deal. But Mind Stone over Wheel. I'm not going to play any red cards in this deck. I would much rather just have perfect mana than like a single red card that I have like 3 sources for. Okay, take Nettlecyst. We could take Volcanic Islander, Steel Cutter, or Miscalc. But in these decks, like look how many playables we have. Like we have 17 playables. We need to get like 5 more. No, not 5 more. We need to get like 7 more in this pack. We just get to have perfect mana versus like these splashed 3 mana spell that we have like 3 or 4 sources for. I'm gonna take Nettlecyst is more fun than Miscalc, which is just good enough for me. Okay, take Hullbreacher with the Time Spiral, maybe. Maybe I take Manifold Key instead. Manifold Key goes okay with Mana Crypt, good with Everflowing Chalice. Not really anything else. You could take Talongate, yeah. I think Nettlecyst is good here, though. I'm gonna take the Hullbreacher. Lord Revealed is really nuts. Oh, it doesn't tap Candelabra. That's a good point. Okay, when this enters, you draw a card. For each creature you control, toughness greater than its power. So it just draws a card, and then draws a card if we have Mirror Battlesphere in play. It seems not worth. Not a very good Mishra's Bauble deck, but we are still a Telerate Academy deck. I don't think I want to play Relic of Sauron, although I do kind of like that card. I think this is not a deck where we want to play Relic of Sauron. Wait, why do you want to play Relic? I guess it is good to workshop out. I mean, I do like the card. I just kind of thought we have enough artifact mana, but we are actually kind of light on like mid-range workshop cards. I'll take it. So Memory Jar versus Breach. I feel like the Jar with Jar plus Narset's kind of whatever. Jar is also just workshoppable. Yeah, I think you're right that we just needed a 4-drop. Okay, so Ugin versus Coveted Jewel. I don't really like playing Coveted Jewel so much without Tinker or Displacer Kitten, and we don't have either of those, and we're probably not getting either of them. I do like Jace. This is probably a good shell for new Ugin. Yeah, I think it's a good shell for Ugin. We didn't really get to play with it much last time. I think this card may be a little overrated, but okay, we're not gonna play the Blightsteel probably. This Nexus of Becoming is also like, I guess it's okay. Oh my god, this is the best Time Twister deck in the world. Just turn 2 Ugin in solo games. Well, I agree. If we do that, it'll be good. I'm on board with that thought. We also might get to wheel Trinket Mage, Otawara, or Mind Stone. Okay, I love VV. I think we're actually a pretty good Paradoxical Outcome deck. Not too often that's the case either. I don't know if I'm going to play Talongates. So I might just want an island over it, but we'll take it. All right, so we got to give. This is where it's important to give some karma back to the world. I think it's good to take the worst card here, so other people can get good cards. It's a disrespectful channel. Okay, what's the worst card in the pack? Hexmage? I'm a big believer in these cube leagues that if you're not going to play a card, just take the worst card so someone else can have a good day. Sin. I feel like people might want to play the Sin. This card's been good in Modern recently. The Bauble Wields and see we get the good karma back. Wait, hold on. We definitely want to play Prophets, right? With all of our draw 7s. Wait, is Jace our win con? Wait, Coveted Jewel Wield? Oh my gosh. Well, y'all are like, ain't no way Bauble Wield. Oh my gosh, Mind Stone. Y'all aren't getting the karma. You're not paying it forward. This is why my last 3 picks were valuable, because I passed 3 good cards earlier. I think I probably just want to play an Isles because we got the Lorien revealed. We've got the Sink. This is like a 15 land deck, maybe 14 lands. 14's a little crazy. Wait, how am I? This is 15. Oh, this is 43. So I would need to make 3 cuts here. These are on the chopping block. Basically never cut Mightstone, Weakstone. The thing is the Jace like just my best win con here? I don't think so. I think I just like Narset Hullbreacher into Wheel, and then I just play like a Battlesphere or an Ugin. That should be enough. Do you think this is 2 mini lands? You have Crypt and Double Mox. I mean, I know. I also have like 7 and 8 drops in my deck. I guess I do have the Expedition map. The Expedition map, I think I'm okay to go down to 14. So I have 3 creatures plus a Nettle Cyst in my deck. Okay, I guess I can't play Prophets. I guess I have the Retrofitter Foundry. Yeah, then maybe we could board in the Jace. I do think Nexus is that good. Yeah, like Nexus is mostly copying like Mightstone, Weakstone, Mere Battlesphere, Kappa Cannoneer, Nettle Cyst, Relic. Like all those, it just draws a card every turn and you can workshop it out. Well, this deck's like a 9 out of 10. Wait, can I turn 1 Battle Bomb? Oh, sorry, turn 1 Kappa Cannoneer. I can turn 1 Kappa Cannoneer if I play Everflowing Chalice on 0. Let's do it. All right, let's get a trophy prediction for the deck. Let's get a trophy prediction. This is game 1, round 1. This is to win all 3 matches. My opponent's on a mulligan to 6. Will we trophy this Cube League? Sorry. Can you show your MMR for limited? No, stop being such a nerd. Stop being such a nerd and gamble. All right. Narset on coming next turn. Never mind. We're gonna draw time twister here. I'm probably hold the Candelabra to trigger the Cannoneer next turn for unblockable. No, I think I play it out. So I could just 3-turn clock. But if I draw an artifact here, I'll sandbag it. Is Sudden Edict in the cube? Quick. I'm not gonna... Quick. Is Sudden Edict in the cube? Okay, too late now. There's too much stream delay. Shield's Edict is? Okay, I'll hold this. Funny. I'll just play my own. We're out of Deluge range. Maybe Damnation's in the queue. But yeah, it's just kind of awkward, I guess, if they hold up the mana again. Alright, 1-0. We're up a game. Liliana's it? Okay. Well, we had Liliana insurance, I guess. Let's run it back. They cast just a Hullbreacher to Duress. And is going to be a mulligan. Not a very good... We have a lot of better 5s. Yeah. So we can turn 2 Ugin. Y'all were right about the turn 2 Ugin. It's here. They need to draw the Mox Ruby. Don't you cast duress on me. Do we play around a counter spell? Nah, I'm not a coward. Yeah, you were right. Ugin's good for the turn 2. Oh, did I not? I didn't realize I'd have an extra mana. I think I still needed it. This Ruby is worth 2, so I still did need it. Playing around days. Your turn. Okay, Ugin and Mana Crypt is actually a combo because you get to gain the 3 life that your that your Mana Crypt takes from you. Would y'all have mulled to 5 here? Would y'all have mulliganed to 6? I think the 7 was easy. I think you just gotta mull to 5 with hands like with decks like this. Do they have an answer for the Ugin? They do. They have a Bitter Triumph. I'd probably cast the Nexus here, right? Just like cheat the Cannoneer into play, probably. Shouldn't be any 1 mana counter unless you pay 3s. Library not great. I mean, it enters untapped and taps for a land. I have 3 wheels in my deck that'll let me draw a card off of it. Dispute. Well, Dispute wouldn't have countered the Nexus. Hellbreacher triggering Kappa Cannoneer. Usually it does so with wheel effects. I think Snuff Out is non-artifact, non-black. I might be misremembering. A little scary. So we have 8 points of power in play here. I think I don't play the island. Can I choose which replacement effect? Alright, it was a pretty good draft. And it seems like the hits might keep... This is a turn 2 Coveted Jewel. Well, sometimes that's not good on the draw. Yeah, turn 2 Coveted Jewel, pretty bad against turn 1 Epicure. So maybe I want to just set up to go Mindstone plus Retrofitter Foundry this turn. And the next turn play X equals 2 Everflowing Chalice, activate the Retrofitter Foundry. They main phase an Imperial Seal. Why do I feel like they're going to get gut? Okay, that's going to be pretty good with my Time Spiral. Alright, so we can just hold up the... We can hold up the Expedition Map sack or the Retrofitter Foundry activation. It's a sorcery. Well, I know what Imperial Seal says. But I just think the card they're going to get with this is Gut. Okay, no, they're setting up to reanimate. That makes a lot more sense. Alright, so discard the Jewel. Well, I guess we discard the Island. I might cast the Jewel. Maybe it doesn't make that much sense. It's basically -1 mana to cast the Jewel. Or sorry, -2 mana, because we get to It counts for the Academy. Can I cast this pre? Yeah, wow. So we get to go. Dude, our deck is insane. How good is your limited MMR? How could we mess this up? I guess we could have mulliganed our 6 last game round. So this is 8 mana, so can't. One short of the Jewel, I guess. Not that. We could probably find Moxen. Alright, so let's go Nexus of Becoming. Go to combat. Oh no! Oh wait! No way! I just accidentally misclicked the card that I drew instead of the Kappa Cannoneer, but it was Hull Breacher, which is the best possible card that could have been. What's your limited MMR? What's your limited MMR? All right, nice. Dude, imagine turn 3, put Archon of Cruelty into play. It's still in play, and you're just conceding. This is crazy. Oh, man. Dude, if we don't trophy with this deck... Which card draw spell do we want? I think we want the Time Twister. Oh, I guess it didn't matter. Yeah, it's also Graveyard Hate. They're thinking about not taking it, which is interesting. They do take it. Alright. Happy for any card draw. It's a pretty fair hand we've got this time. No, don't exile my Time Twister. Have you no heart? So you have 5 mana next turn. A lot more if we draw Tolarian Academy. You got Entomb in your deck? Yeah, we might lose a game. Maybe not. We'll see. I don't know. You know, Narset Memory Jar is not as good as Memory Jar Hull Breacher because they do have Entomb. If they get Archon of Cruelty, that's 12 plus 4, which is 16. Death is less. So I get hit for down to 11, and then 9 plus 4 is 13. 2 cards in their hand. So we can in-step sink this if we don't find anything better, or maybe if we make a bunch of mana. But this will come back to us. Okay. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. 3, 4, 5. So I don't have enough to mirror Battlesphere and sink. Let's draw the Tolarian Academy, or at the very least the Expedition map. I didn't draw either? What the heck? I can't quite cast the Time Spiral. I can't quite lure and revealed into Academy. I think I'm going to try Mind Stoning into Academy. I don't really think we can win otherwise. Yeah, I've lost both of my draw 7s, and so like, I do get to sink the Archon, but then they just get to. Oh, there's a Pyrograph. We're dead. Get to see more of the deck. Dead to the Emperor. Game 3 on the play. Oh yeah, just the mere Battlesphere gets got. Okay. Yeah, welcome to stream, Pat. Okay, we're on the play. Not exactly the kind of hand you click mulligan on. We have a lot of better hands. Am I crazy for wanting to click mulligan? Kinda. I think it's a good sign that this is a begrudging keep, you know. Alright, so I probably cracked the bubble this turn. Deep Cavern Bat. Okay, really punished for playing the library, I guess. Come on, Workshop. Workshop was better here anyways. Noble Rooster with the 15 months. Thank you, welcome back. Kind of an anticlimactic round game 3 here. Gonna hit me for 6. They don't. We've cast our first non-Mishra's Bauble spell. It's good they didn't exile my Tolarian Academy also. Come on. Come on. Give me a break. I'm normal and can be trusted. Alright, there's a Fable, so there's a good chance that we get reanimated on next turn. Crack this. Should have mulliganed, I guess. Limited MMR wasn't high enough. Limited MMR too low. It's a Mulligan Academy. Hull Breacher Jar. You can go pretty nuts with these mulligans. Alright, we'll put back the Battle Ball. Cecil! Might trade Hull Breacher for Cecil. I think I've got too many Time Twisters in my deck, though. Yeah, maybe I go Jewel into Hull Breacher next turn if they don't have another creature. Kind of tough for them to have another creature with a tap land. Maybe Goyf in the cube. Okay, back-to-back Reanimator gamers. Yeah, I think we stick to this plan. Yeah, we could let them Jewel, huh? And then Breacher in response to the trigger. There's a Mind Twist also. The thing is that we give them 3 extra mana. But then maybe we get to get the Jewel back. Whatever. Let's have some fun. The Cannoneer probably can steal this back too. I guess it might get Mind Twisted, whatever. So they didn't bolt the... I guess they didn't have the mana to bolt the Cannoneer. Or so the Hull Breacher, rather. Alright, good draws. Pass to you. Pass to you. What did they get? They got a Time Twister? I mean, please don't cast Time Twister. Although that was my next card, Rude Crabomination. Okay, they do nothing with the Crabomination. I guess I can't be too upset with that. They also have lost their Jewel. Then they Recurring Nightmare, no creatures in the graveyard. They hit me down to 14. They're also down to 14. 2-turn clock. Time Spiral. So we almost drew. We also almost drew Time Twister here. We got Time Spiral. We got Memory Jar. We don't have Lorried revealed anymore, annoyingly. Ooh, you know what the most fun draw is? The 1-mana artifact that. Am I dead to this? Retrofitter Foundry. No longer the most fun because now we're just dead to Flage. Okay, this is kind of a fun draw. So like any 1-mana artifact that cycles over talismans. Thank you for the feedback. That wasn't it's good feedback. All right. Okay, here's Memory Jar. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can play this and then tap the Academy. Or do I want to? I still have a Mana Crypt. It's probably right to tap this now. And hopefully find the time Spiral. Ooh, we do find Time Spiral. And we find Candelabra. The greed in my heart is so full here. Let's do this now. I'm kind of overwhelmed with power. I feel like this Mana Crypt is calling to. Listen. I gotta take this Mana Crypt. You can't. You know. I have to. I'm compelled to take the Mana Crypt. Okay, so we go Mana Crypt, and then we go bounce Ruby, Mana Crypt, Candelabra. Do I bounce the Narset? I guess I bounce Narset. I bounce the Chalice. I don't think I bounce the Talismans, though. So here's Ugin. Then Ugin strategically counters my Mana Crypt trigger. So float mana, untap. Then we go cast Ugin. We'll exile all their stuff, it's okay. Leave some spells for Ugin. We'll easily be able to exile their whole board. Why do you cost those zeros before Ugin? It doesn't matter. It's not a problem at all. Alright, so we're going to cast Narset, then cast Time Spiral. Then they're going to have one card in their hand here. We get to untap the Tlared Academy and 3 islands. So we get to reset the Candelabra to reset the Academy again. Wow, this might actually just be the best cube deck I've ever drafted. I don't know. There's not another one that's really coming to mind. No, we don't have time walks, but they only have one card in their hand, and we've got like sync up. So yeah, I don't know. A time walk really would have sealed the deal here, huh? Yeah, that Mind Stone. I did. That turn was so convoluted. I totally forgot it started with us top decking Mind Stone. That turn started with us top decking Mind Stone, cycling into Narset into the 5 mana wheel. Remember we said we were mid about Ugin in the draft segment? Yeah, Ugin's pretty good when you have 40 mana, 60 cards in hand, a million spells. You know what's funny about Ugin is in that spot, Ugin mostly is a counter. The main function of Ugin is to counter the mana crypt trigger. Okay, they got their own mana crypt. Liliana. What do you want to discard here? Okay, they have a Bahamut. Not amazing. I wonder what they kill with this. Probably the relic. Upkeep map. I mean, I've churned through my ponder card. Why does upkeep map matter? They discard Flage. Not that I can, but you wouldn't down tick your Liliana, would you? Okay, they wouldn't. Great. What does this do? Deals damage equal to total mana value of other permanents you control to each opponent. Okay. Never got that far when I played it in Modern. So they hit me for 9, and they're going to plus the Liliana. I haven't seen a Liliana ultimate in a while. Well, I sure wouldn't mind casting the Battle Ball, but we can do some better stuff if we find Academy. Not so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can go Talisman into we should have tapped the library. Could have done some beautiful things. Maybe we'll do some beautiful things next turn. So this, oh sorry, they're on the draw 2 cards. Right, I forgot about the draw 2 cards mode. So they get to kill my Ugin. I mean, this is still the play. We get a redraw off the Mind Stone and the Nexus next turn. No, my Academy. 2 best cards. I think Nexus might be better than Breacher, although that might not be true. Okay, they animate dead on my Hull Breacher. That's pretty good. Okay. So Ugin down. This is going to deal me 5 next turn. They've got 7 cards in their hand. The Hull Breacher turns off the Nexus. Okay, they are at 4 life though. Yeah, Breacher confirmed better. They also have that Mana Crypt even if they have an answer to this. Okay, they go to 1. I didn't realize this had dealt them so much damage. We're down to 8. This Flage that's in their deck is really ambitious. Dude, Hope Breacher doesn't even let you draw a card on their turn. Narset's nice enough to let you draw a card on your opponent's turn. That was a funny way to end that draft. Pretty fun. I'd like to keep going, but I need some lunch. That was fun. Probably play some Cube in between rounds of the challenge tomorrow. I don't know what I'm playing in the challenge. Maybe Rakdos Cecil. I'll sleep on it a little bit. I'll try to find something nice for us.